Hey, it has been put on my heart to read this story, and I don't know why. It's something I wrote back in 2007 about Uncle Jack, Uncle Junior, as I used to call him. So I'm going to read it. I wrote, Sunday morning began like every other Sunday. Jack got up early and cleaned himself up, loaded up the old Chevy and headed to Byer, the little town where he grew up and his mom still lives. As he heads out of Wellston on the 20-mile trip to Byer, he feels the stress of the week lifting off of him and the beauty of the mountains surround him. The sun breaks over the peak and slowly lights up the side of the small mountain. He feels as if he has been transported back to a time of ease and renewal. Jack pulls up to the old farmhouse and can see Mina looking out the window with her gold-rimmed glasses, the only thing you could see. He knew there was a big Sunday breakfast waiting for him in there. Mina greets him with a hug, and they sit down. There were pancakes and bacon and homemade bread and biscuits with sausage gravy and a big plate of sausage. They talk of the week and how Jack was, and Wilma, his wife, and how the kids are, how work was going, and Mina talks of her weeks of getting her quilt done for Miss Brown and helping Carol at the local store, how cold the weather had been and how she was glad when spring comes. Jack enjoyed the Sundays with his mother. It gave them time to catch up on week's events and really enjoy life. As the years went by, Mina passed, and Jack's health got bad. He would lay in bed Sunday mornings remembering the weekly breakfast with Mina and how he missed them so. One Sunday morning, he found himself walking in a field. Jack wondered how he got there. He saw some big rock steps with roses grown through the massive railings. As he walked up the stairs, he saw what looked like the old Byer church and the shelter house, and a large group of people gathered in the shelter house at a long table. A woman saw him and came running over. It was his niece Storma. She led him to the table. There was a spot open next to his mom and his dad. He saw his brothers and sisters that had passed away before him and other relatives. Jack could see a few empty chairs left and knew that not everyone had made it home yet. He sat down next to his mom and dad, and the table was covered with all kinds of foods, from breakfast to lunch to dinner, all of Miney's favorite things to make. From homemade beef noodles to her pancakes to biscuits and her yeast rolls and cinnamon rolls. And there was so much more. As he started to fill his plate, Mina looked at him and said, "So, Jack, tell me about your week." I just love this story, and I don't know how I wrote it. It just came to me one night, and I had to write it out. But something made me want to share it with y'all today. I know it's a bit long, but I hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you later. I love you guys. Miss y'all.